everyone, and welcome back to Bacon. Also, welcome back to the last part of Waltz's route. I'm excited. I move first to the forest, feeling that he might be in there seeking some kind of quiet solace. Sure enough, I find him there staring up at the sky with his eyes full of melancholy. Why you sad, bro? Waltz? Oh. Hi there, little star. Are we leaving now? We will be leaving soon. Oh, because he has to live in the palace, I guess? You suddenly disappeared, so I came to look for you. Waltz's lips tug into a smile tinged with sadness. Sorry, I just thought the sky was so clear today I had to come out and marvel at it. You act as if you're never going to be able to see the sky again. We're not holding you prisoner, man. That is not a very convincing lie. At least I hope we're not holding you prisoner. That'd be weird. Waltz looks up again, his smile slipping. Waltz, are you alright? Really alright? I'm a little sad, clearly. Sad? Hildred killed my family when I was still young. I've been yearning to be part of a family again ever since then. When we became friends so long ago, you were the closest thing I had to family. When we were pulled apart, I met Lady Parfait and was accepted at the Marchen. Now that it's time to leave everyone, I realize how sad I am. Aw, I've lived here since I was first cursed. That's true. He has to say bye to all his friends and his buddy, Karma. Everyone in the Marchen has become my family, but everyone's separating, so poor baby. I move to stand beside him, then reach out to take his hand. His fingers weave their way through mine. I owe Lady Parfait so much. She gave me a family and reunited us. I owe her a lot, too. Waltz turns to me and smiles. Sorry if I worried you. Shall we go back to the palace now? The palace? Not before you say your own goodbyes. I was planning on it. I just had to compose myself out here first. Oh, compose. It's hard to imagine Waltz in tears. Don't you dare, young lady. Well then, we will say our goodbyes and you can open one of your portals. How about we walk to the palace? I shrink back at his suggestion. You know how much the townspeople despise me. I know it is important that I build a relationship with them before I become their new queen, but I do not think I'm ready for that yet. Waltz's smile is reassuring. Oh, but I have something important to show you in town. Something important? Oh, have the kids never seen him in his grown-up form? You'll see when we get there. But Waltz brings my hand to his lips and kisses my knuckles. I'll be by your side, little star, so there is nothing to fear. I stare at Waltz for a few moments before finally nodding my head. Okay. We return to the Marchen temporarily to say our final goodbyes. After that, Waltz and I walk into town in silence. I am in awe as we enter the plaza. I notice immediately that something is different. There are lily decorations hanging all around the square and throughout the streets. I wonder why all these lilies are here. The people in the immediate vicinity turn to look at me, their conversation going silent as they notice me. It is as I thought. Of course they still fear me. Big sister! I turn at the sound of the voice and notice one of the little girls that I played with once before running toward us. She almost makes it to us before a woman I assume to be her mother pulls her back. I am surprised when the mother hands her daughter a bouquet of lilies and whispers something to her before releasing her. The little girl nods before running up to me. I bend down so that we are at eye level, and I'm shocked when she suddenly throws her arms around my neck. Oh, it's cute. Thank you, big sister. The girl pulls back and hands me the bouquet of lilies. My mama says thank you as well. I stare at her, still baffled, before glancing at her mother. The woman nods to me, then dips into a soft bow. I take the bouquet from the girl and stand up. I can only stare on, still shocked as more townspeople are approaching me with lilies in their hands. Oh, it's so sweet. Waltz, what is going on? This is what I wanted to show you. Huh? The townspeople have been planning this for days. They asked me to make sure that you passed through town on this day so that they could give you their message. I'm not crying, you're crying. Message? I turn back to the people gathered around me and notice that they are still holding the flowers with bright smiles on their faces. The silence is gone, replaced by excited chattering and bright laughter. On the count of 3. He starts counting, and at the end of the countdown, and the townsfolk throw the flowers up into the air. The delicate petals flutter down on Waltz and I, showering us in gentle color. Then, all at once, they began to say the same phrase, their voices mingling to create the most harmonious and overwhelming greeting I have ever received. Thank you. You risked your life to save all of us despite how we treated you. We misjudged you, Your Highness. Please forgive us. We knew we had to give you a grand thank you for all you'd done for us, so we planned this. How come the middle lady is still, like, frowny, though? She's like, I guess I'll put up with you. I guess I'll do this. So the lily decorations, I just don't want people to think, I'm not, like, grateful or something. So the lily decorations, they're a celebration of you, the soon-to-be queen. I feel tears gathering in my eyes, and I quickly wipe them away with the back of my hand. But there is nothing to apologize for. I was the one at fault. We judged you harshly, and we had no right to. The past doesn't matter anymore. We've all decided to change for the better. From now on, you have our full cooperation. Just as we helped the previous king, so too shall we help you, Your Highness. Everyone, thank you. I will do my best to continue the reign of peace my father started. Oh my gosh, it's so emotional. The people's eyes are filled with hope as they hand over lily bouquets. My hands are quickly filled and Waltz ends up having to take the majority of them. I was just thinking, like, there's so many that is she even going to be able to freaking carry all those? We continue toward the palace, the crowd cheering behind us. Oh, look at that pretty picture. There's more. Oh yeah, they sometimes do a little epilogue thingy. Not sometimes, they do an epilogue thingy every route. I'm not an idiot. Shh, shh, shh. It has been 2 months since I returned to the palace. Since then I have been working non-stop so that I can familiarize myself with running a kingdom. I didn't mess up that word. Shh. I have been studying day and night, trying to broaden my knowledge of the kingdom. I've had help from many people and I have come a long way. Today, I was officially crowned the new Queen of Angiel. My determination has only grown since then. I've been trying to take my responsibilities as seriously as I possibly can. But for the time being, I have space to breathe. A dinner celebration has been planned for tonight, and I'm on my way to my room to prepare. Everyone will be there. Oh, it's a new dress! I've seen the dress a couple times before, I know, but I'm always surprised by it. It's so pretty. Everyone will be there. I cannot wait to see them again. Lucette! I turn to see Emmeline running toward me. I notice that Rod is trailing behind her. What's the matter? You seem to be in a hurry. What's the matter? The party's in a few hours and you're still not dressed. 6 hours may not be enough. Hurry! Get my emergency kit. This really isn't so dire a circumstance. You know nothing, Rod! I'm always gonna imagine Emmeline is like, just like, no! Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. It's been months, but it is still so strange to hear Rod's voice actually coming from his own mouth. Please calm down, Emmeline. You know nothing, Sebby! Okay, I'll stop. Even though Rod has his voice back, he still keeps Sebby with him. The stuffed rabbit sometimes throws in little comments here and there. But the event is very important. Very important! It will not take me 2 hours to prepare, Emmeline. But it might. You're the queen now and you must look regal tonight. I raise an eyebrow at her. 2 hours is a little excessive and I am not planning to do anything overly special tonight. But don't you want to at least look pretty for Waltz? Emmeline, what are you saying? What are you talking about? Mother and I want to make sure you shine so bright Waltz won't be able to take his eyes off of you. That's just an excuse. Oh, manipulative, Emmeline. I won't take no for an answer this time. She turns to Rod with a mischievous grin. We'll be done soon. I'll see you later, Rod. Without waiting for my reply, Emmeline grabs my hands and pulls me into my room. I will say this, at least she's fun. And with that, I am done. I cannot believe it took so long just to put on makeup. I did not think making myself up like this would be enjoyable, but doing this with Ophelia and Emmeline was fun. And one thing I will also say is that I actually miss the days when I used to do makeup stuff with my friends. You look so beautiful, Lucette. You really do look the part of a queen. If anyone out there wants to have like a cosplay party, please feel free to let me know. Isn't this too much? Not at all. You should take pride in doing yourself up like this sometimes. You have a lovely face, Lucette. If you insist. Now that we've helped you, we need to help ourselves. The celebration is just around the corner. We'll see you later, dear. Ophelia? M? But what if I accidentally touch my face? What if I'm itchy? They both stop right in front of the door. Thank you for everything. Aw. Of course, this is what families do, Lucette. The two smile at me one last time before they exit the room. I will say, as somebody who has family trauma, lines like that make me sad. But I love that I can actually kind of live those little family fantasies through these games, though. It's nice, but sad. The two smile at me one last time before they exit the room. I stand up and head for the balcony. The cool air is refreshing on my skin. Father, if you had also been here, tonight would have been perfect. Lucette? Come in. I've come to let you know that everyone has arrived early. Uh-oh. Waltz comes to an abrupt stop when he sees me. He openly stares at me, mouth slightly opened in awe. My face warms up. What? Waltz turns his face away, his face deep red. You look beautiful tonight. Thank you. A gentle smile forms on Waltz's lips as he approaches. He stops in front of me, gently tracing my cheek with one of his fingers. Boy, if you mess up my foundation. His touch leaves a trail of warmth on my cool skin. My star is shining brighter tonight. Waltz holds out his hand. May I have this dance, my lady? I cannot help but giggle as I place my hand in his. Before the dance even starts, Waltz has suddenly wrapped an arm around my waist. He tilts me downward with a smile. Oh! Look at that pretty dress! Oh, I love it! Oh, I love it! I like her hair, too. You can't really see what makeup she's wearing. Not really. So, I don't know what they went crazy about, but everything... Oh, it's such a pretty dress! How come he didn't get all fancy smancy? Especially if they're supposed to, like, eventually get married and he's gonna be king and stuff. Why couldn't we see a fancy waltz? I would have liked a fancy waltz. Just saying. Waltz. Waltz draws closer to me, his lips pulling up into a mischievous smile. I'm lucky to be the first man to see you tonight, but I don't like the idea of other men seeing you as you are. I'm going to be awfully jealous. I give him a teasing smile. Are you worried that someone will take me away from you? Not really. Should I be? Okay, that's better. You know my feelings for you will never change. And you know that I will always love you, no matter what. The two of us are frozen in time. I feel I could stand here looking into Waltz's eyes like this forever. I love you, Lucette. I love you too, Waltz. Oh, and that's the end of the route! Let's see. Alright, so this hasn't even been quite 15 minutes. So, what I think I'm going to do is, I am going to actually go ahead and end it once we get past this, but before I do, I have never actually seen the intro movie, and I admit that. For whatever reason, I always have figured that the intro movie will be as part of the game. Like, whenever you start a new game, usually it includes the intro movie, so it's like just watching it again. Or maybe that was just with PlayStation 1 games. But basically, I was taught via game console versus PC game that you're going to see the intro movie no matter what, whether you like it or not. So I just never really stopped to watch it. Oh, look at that. The pretty lights. Her surprise kissing another man. She gets very enthusiastic about the tall ones. Aw. He is very pretty. Oh, and they did like a different kind of zoom in for that last picture, it seems like. Okay. Look at all the people who worked so hard on this nice little game. I hope this is alphabetical. And Miss K can... I need to, like, go back and read those credits. How have I not noticed? Oh, I hope this is alphabetical. This is why you need to pay more attention to the credits, children. Once upon a time in a far, far away... I definitely skipped over this the last time, unless this is brand new. I don't think this was at the end of any other routes. Oh, is it teasing the sequel? Ah, it is. I think. Yeah, I think, yeah. Aw. That's a pretty dress too. Okay, now we're gonna watch the intro movie. And then after the intro movie, I'm gonna stop things there. Or not. But hey, look at this. Everybody but Rumpel. Woohoo! Alright, so actually what I think I'll do is I'll include the intro movie as part of the next one, since what I'd like to do is I'm gonna play the entire game without skipping anything, including the intro, from start to finish. And like I said, I have not actually seen the intro movie, so that's where we're gonna start. We're gonna start with the intro movie, go into the intro, etc., etc. For now, however, I'm gonna go ahead and end things. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like the video, feel free to like the video. If you like me, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all that lovely stuff. And I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye-bye!